What's going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be talking about the Converse Chuck Taylor high tops versus the low tops. Now, since I put out some Converse videos on my channel, I've had a lot of you asking which ones you should choose out of the high tops and the low tops. And instead of answering the same question over and over again, which I don't mind by the way, I just thought it would be easier for me to just make a whole video on it. I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of each pair, so you're going to have a better idea of which ones will work for you by the end of the video. I'll also be letting you know which ones I would choose if I could only have one pair by the end of the video too. But just before we get into the video, if you do like fashion content, then I release fashion videos on the channel every week, so if that sounds good to you, then don't forget to hit subscribe. Okay, now that marketing myself is out the way, let's talk about the shoes, and we're going to start off talking about the cost of each shoe. There isn't really much in it when it comes to price. The high tops do come in at about £5 more expensive than the low top version. This does make sense though really, because you're getting that extra bit of material and you're also getting that lovely star patch logo on the ankle of the shoe. So no negative points towards the high tops here. You do get a bit more for that bit more you're paying. Both pairs are extremely versatile and they're going to work with pretty much anything in your wardrobe. But for some people's styles, I would say that the low top might take the edge just slightly over the high top. Some people like to go for that no-show sock look, which you can get from the low tops, but you can't get from the high tops for the obvious reasons. And if you do want to go for that high top look with the low tops, then you can choose a sock in a similar colorway to the shoe to give off that kind of high top effect. It's not going to be perfect, but it does give off a good look. Personally, I don't do the whole no-show sock thing, so it doesn't make a difference for me, but it might for you. I love the look the high tops give off with shorts, but it's not to everyone's taste. So if you don't like them with shorts, then obviously the low tops are going to work better for you and be more versatile for you. Also, I've heard some shorter guys mention that the high tops make them look shorter when wearing them with shorts, but I have to disagree. I think it has far more to do with what they're doing with the rest of their outfit rather than the shoes. Another thing is the low tops can also give off a more mature look and look a bit more classy with certain outfits. However, I like to keep things pretty casual and relaxed when wearing either shoe, so this makes no difference to me. Both shoes are really comfortable, they're both really durable, and they both feature a cushioned footbed. The high tops offer some more ankle support, so this can be a good thing when playing sports, but this can also be its downfall, because it can feel a little bit stiff and a bit uncomfortable when walking around all day. The low tops, however, definitely have more of a free feeling, and because of this, I would say they are a bit more comfortable than the high tops. Also, if you're someone who's always in a rush, then the high tops definitely take a bit longer to get on and off. But if this affects your choice when buying the shoe, then you really do need to take a bit of a look at your life and maybe go to bed a bit earlier or get out of bed a bit earlier in the morning. Apart from that, there's not much difference when it comes to comfort, and the restrictiveness of the high top is not a deal breaker for me either. These shoes obviously look very similar to each other, so there's no right or wrong here, there's no better or worse. It just comes down to personal preference. For me, I normally choose a low top sneaker over a high top. However, in this shoe, I actually prefer the look of the high tops over the low tops. I don't normally like high tops because normally the high top detail is quite chunky and I just don't like a chunky high top shoe. However, with this shoe, as the upper is made out of cloth and it hugs the leg quite tightly, it gives off more of a look of a sock rather than a high top shoe. I'm also an absolute sucker for that star patch on the ankle, and because I quite like wearing cropped trousers a lot of the time, I like to show off that high top detail of the shoe. But if you're someone who prefers a fuller length trouser, then the high tops might not be for you. At the end of the day, it all comes down to personal taste and which ones you think are going to work best for you. If I had to choose just one pair for myself, then I would definitely choose the high tops over the low tops. The high top detail and that star patch on the ankle really do take the shoe to the next level for me, and I do wear them a lot more than the low tops. But whichever pair you choose, you can't really go wrong. You're going to get a lot of wear out of them, and they're going to work perfectly well with the rest of your wardrobe. The price point is really fair, they're never going to go out of style, so they're a really great investment and good to have in your wardrobe either way. If you do want to watch some more Converse videos to help you decide, then I've got some more on the channel, so feel free to check those out. If you found this video helpful, please do give it a like. If you're new here, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in next week's video. See ya!